All right, so this is how to set up the stretch backdrop stand. All right, so the backdrop stand is in this bag. And it has all of these pieces. These are your bases. Little tool bag. It's more for backup more than anything. So immediately with these bands, I always just put them around my wrist. You either put them around your wrist or immediately put them in this bag. That way you won't lose them. Once you take that off, a lot of these are connected, but if they're not connected by this string, it's still easy to just snap these poles together. So you have like a little push pin here. You push it in and then you slide the pole until it gets to that hole, and it snaps in just like that. And you just do that to all of these pieces. So I like to do that first to all of them. Like this one, for instance, the string broke, so just kind of do it manually without them being tied together. Alright, so for this backdrop, it's easiest to use all of the letter icons that's on the end of each piece, because it basically is going to help you set up this entire backdrop. So for instance, I am going to start with, this is the two top corners for the backdrop. So I'm going to put one of them right here and another one of them probably about like 5 feet away. So, and then I'm just going to start matching up the letters. So this one has a Y and this one has a Y. So I'm going to start to match them up. This one has a Q and this one has a Q. So I'll go ahead and match that up. This corner has a Q and this end has a Q. And this one has a Y. So, and this one has a Y. And then you can put these bases near the bottom of the backdrop, still using the letters. So this one is a Y, so, and it's going to connect to this one. It's a Y. Same this one, match up the letters. And then before we put this bottom piece on, we're going to put on the actual stretch backdrop, because it's much easier to put this backdrop on with that last piece still being off. So this is called like a pillowcase stretch backdrop because this backdrop slides on like a pillowcase. And you'll notice like the crease. Let's see. If you can notice like the crease that's down the backdrop. This is actual like the very end of the backdrop that you want to align it to. And you just go back and forth from side to side until you get the backdrop on. All right, so once you get their backdrop on your stand there, now you can match up this pole with this base. All right, come towards the center, flip this over, it's sitting like that. And then you want to match up this last part. And sometimes you have to adjust it. That way it goes in pretty easy. But it does take some adjusting. And do the same thing with this side. And now you can pull the backdrop down all the way past the pole, and then we'll go ahead and zip it up where the, all right. So all you have to do is you want to grab both sides pretty tightly and pull it down over the pole. Then of course just match up the zipper parts like you would on, let's say, a jacket. Once you match up those parts perfectly, then it's very easy to go ahead and just start zipping it. Just want to pull these down as you're zipping it. And then once that's complete, just go towards the center, towards the top, and just simply just lift it up. You can do it by yourself or you can have somebody help you, but it's pretty light. And that's how you set up the stretch backdrops.